Hello, my fellow toy hobbyists. A great time to be a Star Wars fan because Hot Toys, they're pulling out fantastic stuff like this. Now, this isn't a full review. It's more like a look at the figure through my perspective, if that makes sense. With these type of figures, I gotta pick and choose what I'm gonna buy because they're pretty pricey.
A happy buck or two.
Well, it would be pretty nice if they were a buck or two, but we all know that's not the case. But anyways, here's a look at the Mandalorian and Grogu. Really liking that armor. That chrome just pops. Look at that. It's all shiny. This camera, it doesn't give this any justice whatsoever. Believe me, it looks better in person. I don't know if you could tell or you could see it, but it's got like rust speckles here and there. It blends rather well with the chrome. I don't know, they did a good job on this. And just look how shiny that is. This sucker looks pretty good. Let's take a look at the leg armor. And here you can see more of that rust that I'm talking about. You can kind of see it right there, kind of outlining some of that leg armor. It blends rather well together. It's almost lifelike. Really like this symbol on his shoulder pad. Forgot what that's called, but that's pretty cool. Here is his back area. He's got a butt pad, butt armor, back armor. Cape is a soft goods. It's got that wire so that you can kind of shape it the way you want. It's almost like a suede material. If y'all don't mind, we're just going to look at his main accessories. This is his rifle. Detailed rather nice. Again, almost lifelike. He's had this rifle for quite some time now in the episodes. I think he was still carrying it during the last episode. I could be wrong, but yeah, it's a pretty nice rifle. Well, let's look at how this rifle straps on. If I can turn your attention to where the arrows are pointing, that little buckle pins into a little hole in the strap. Now be very careful. That little pin is fragile. The stock is held in place by this strap, which magnetically separates. Alright, I'm just messing around with that deep voice, but here's my favorite accessory. This is the dark saber. This thing is neat. I wish I had a life-size replica of one. Wait, there's one out there in there. Let me know. You can't be a Mandalorian unless you have your trusty jetpack. And here is his shiny, yet shiny jetpack. And just like the other versions of the Mandalorian, this jetpack straps on magnetically. Look how shiny that is. By the way, the magnet on this jetpack is pretty strong. Unless you move it with your hand, it ain't going anywhere. Here is his javelin, his spear. It is a hard plastic. Well, it feels like a hard plastic because if it was metal, you'll stab yourself in the eye. Well, even if it's plastic, you can still stab yourself, so be careful. Let's take a look at his little buddy. Here's Grogu. Surprisingly, the only thing that's articulated is his head. You got some movement, it goes side to side. Not much, but it's there. A lot of detail throughout the figure. And those of you that own Hot Toys, you know what I'm talking about. It's just a work of art with these figures. Hot Toys brings their A game with Star Wars.
It's fantastic.
And this is where Hot Toys really shines. Look at this face. My goodness, that's a work of art. Look at that. The hair, the ears. He's got bed hair. But man, look at that. Look at the eyes. It's almost lifelike. The skin tone, the facial hair, the creases in the skin. They did a wonderful job. Here's a promo shot with his head on. It just looks so real. If I could, I wish I could get every Star Wars figure that came out because they're just simply amazing. From my perspective, if this is in your budget and you love Star Wars, you need to get this guy. Thank you for watching. Give me a like, subscribe, get a hobby, and live life.